We are now in Lodi, Wisconsin. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. Hey everybody, Yogi here. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. We are on the road. We're actually about an hour and 44 minutes into our trip. Or wait, hour and 44 minutes into our trip?
No, to our destination.
Oh, to our destination. So we're about halfway there. Very nice. Very beautiful houses. So anyhow, we are on the road to the Driftless area of Wisconsin, which is in southern western Wisconsin. All right, so we are going to be exiting Lodi and heading towards Sauk City. Look at that awesome cloud formation. It's like kind of puffy, pillowy. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing a cloud formation like that though.
Kind of looks like waves.
Yeah, it kind of looks like waves. All right, so we are in Sauk City. So, what is so important in Sauk City, Wisconsin? Well, Sauk City just happens to be the birthplace of Culver's Frozen Custard and Butterburgers. It says here the George Culver family opened the original Culver's Frozen Custard restaurant on this site. July 18th, 1984. The current restaurant opened April 27, 2000. This monument is a tribute to the Sauk Prairie area residents who have assisted with Culver's growth across the United States. So there it is. Here's where the first restaurant was, Culver's. We got to get some Culver's at the original location, so let's go see what we got. I don't know if you can see that sign across the street, but that building that's right over there, that is the George Culver Community Library. There it is, our bag of deliciousness. Let's see what we got. There it is, my Wisconsin pub burger. Yum, yum. Wife's she's working on a butterburger. He's got a butterburger deluxe. And then we got some delicious cheese curds. Everything's made fresh. Cheese curd. Mmm. Hot. Very hot. Woo! But delicious. So, we have made it up to Viroqua. I shouldn't say made it west to Viroqua. We're about 30 miles from the Mississippi River and Minnesota. That's about where we are. So this is downtown Viroqua right here. We actually got here on a Saturday. That's a really neat building. The Temple Theater. They're celebrating their their centennial, 1922 to 2022. I don't know if that's an actual working theater anymore, or if that's just a sign. But we noticed this place here, Parish Music, and it's kind of interesting. They've got some art, guitars that are made with art. Some art made out of guitars, I should say. Got like a round barn on this one. Got some cranes, I'm assuming, on this one. Remember the Riegelsdane? I don't know. The Morte, something, I don't know. That looks like a, I can't think of it off the top of my head. That one's pretty neat in there. That's got like some cool decor on them. They got a snare drum out here that says, "Go for it," with some drumsticks underneath. So I grabbed them earlier before I started filming, and I did a little drumming on there. This is pretty neat as well. I'm loving that artwork though. That's really, really cool. We got a couple inside of here as well. This one is very, very interesting. So it's kind of cool. It's got a whole bunch of guitar string packages. Now when you walk in here, this is really cool. Listen, it says they're open, so you open the door. Did you hear that strum? That is the door. He's got a pick on the door. That is really neat. He's also got a little bit of a museum in here. So we're gonna check out some of these museum pieces. They're over here. Oh, it's on the stairs. I didn't even realize that. There's like Harmony. Those are Harmony. I think those are old Sears. Right? Those are like Sears guitars? Harmony? Are they a catalog?
Chicago made.
Oh, okay. I'm going to butcher some of these words. The Seneca? That's a very interesting piece there. Got a lot of like Middle East. That's something like David Crowder uses. He plays something like that on stage, I think. Or even like 3 strings. Some of these are just so unique. I've never seen these. (1940s) a Samika? Samika. That's what a Samika looks like. Huh. A Brack. Or Brack. Very neat. They specialize in pretty much guitars, string instruments. They got some percussion. That's cool. That harp guitar right there. That's pretty neat. Norris Classical. Apparently the gentleman who built that, there's a dedication to him on there. It says that there's a shop. That's a shop reject from the ones that he bought, from the ones that he made. And this is the one I kind of caught my eye when we walked in the Silvertone Art Shop. That's pretty cool. This is the Viroqua Public Market. This is pretty neat here. Oh, they got more shopping in there. And there's a checkout counter. Oh, very neat. Clark's Garage, serving you since 1912. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, I like that. Is that Buffalo? Yeah, it's Cody. Buffalo Bill Cody. You know, when I think of public market, I think of food. And this place actually, I guess, has food. This is more of like a flea market. Driftless artifacts. Very interesting setup here. I like the mix of things here. This is kind of neat. You just come in here and chillax. Sit down. Is that a real bird? Are those real birds? They're real birds. Hi. Hi there, guys. How are you? One's just chilling right there. The other one's kind of cleaning himself off a little bit. Overblooms. We got a little phone in here. I like this. Very neat setup here. So this here is the public market in Viroqua, and we're just inside there. Pretty neat inside. I was expecting more of like, you know, a Milwaukee public market with food and other offerings as well. I mean, they do have this, all these buildings are kind of joined together, so you can get into the Salt and Tipple, which is a restaurant. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Unfortunately, it's cold today. It's like 58 degrees, cloudy and drizzly in August. I'm really interested to go across the street and see if that old theater is actually in operation or not. There's the other side of the street we were just on. That purple building there is Parish Music, where we just checked it out. Son picked up a ukulele. And here a sign says on the theater, be a live wire and you won't get stepped on. Oh, look at that. Built in 1922, historic Temple Theater, restored 2002, so that's awesome. They restored it. I'll look inside here. Oh. Kind of cool looking in there. Be nice to see what it looks like inside the theater. I don't see any like scheduling or anything, events coming up. A rededication, August 20th. So on next weekend, they'll be having a rededication. That's a picture of the old downtown area. Property is listed on the Wisconsin State Register of Historic Places. Here's some other pictures. I don't know how well you can see the reflection, but that's I guess that's the inside of the theater when it was first built. And there's the outside of the theater. They used to have a JCPenney adjacent to it. I don't know, I think we're pretty much done downtown here because it's starting to pick up rain-wise, which sucks, but what are you gonna do?